Alright, so the project we got on hand today is with this old house lot here. The house was demolished a few weeks back. It was an old fieldstone foundation with see all the granite over there too, and up here all the antique granite. That's what the foundation was made out of. Can't remember what the contractor said, what year the house was built. He said I think it was in the 1700s or 1800s. I can't remember, but what we are doing is we're gonna clear this whole, I think it's about a half-acre lot. We're gonna clear the whole thing, all these trees right here. We're gonna be taking all this stuff down, and then actually back here there's some tall grasses. We're gonna have the skid steer with the brush mower, and then the mini here too. So we're gonna mow a lot of the stuff down. I mean, you got like these trees right here. There's like a brook on this side, so if you're looking at the road right here, over here on the left there's a brook. That's where we're going to make our property line. We're going to clear right to the brook there, and then we're going to come around this side over here, and then you can see you got like all this really tall grass in front of me here. We're going to end up mowing this all right down and then clear all the trees in there. There's a house over on that side there. We're going to leave, there's a property border over there. We're going to leave a couple trees just for a little bit of privacy. But the contractor here, he wants to, obviously we're clearing this all back, but he wants to set the house farther back off the road so it looks a little nicer. So that's why we're going to clear everything here. So we're basically going to leave them with a nice clean slate. Alright guys, giving you guys a quick update on how everything's going so far. I'm in the skid steer of the mower, crushing up the brush piles and all the tall grasses back there. Jordan's cutting up any big debris in the piles himself, so we can crush up better, and Tyler's just ripping out the small trees right now with the mini and loading them up there. But we got a lot done so far, but once we get this crushed up a little bit, we're gonna start taking the bigger trees down. Alright? Alright guys, giving you guys a little quick update here. So we're actually gonna get, tomorrow when we come here, we're gonna get the property surveyed, so we're gonna be done work over there for now. So we're gonna concentrate on this side. We're gonna take more of these trees down, and then we're gonna just kind of squeeze this stuff back up, mulch it back up, load it into the dump trailer, and start hauling the what's left of the brush off. The boys are at lunch right now, but we ran into an issue with the skid steer. We actually caught one of the quick attach lines with a piece of brush, and it pulled the line off, so I'm heading to the auto parts store and having put a new fitting on it so we can get going again. But yeah, everything's getting opened up and going smoothly besides that line. Alright guys, so I got that line redone, and I put a better design on it. So I actually had them put a 90 on this, because see how it runs up like that? So instead it was just kind of going down, and they kind of just had it bent over, so I didn't like that. So I actually ended up putting a 90 on it, so I think that's a better design. But it's all set, we can get going now. 4 blades on it right there, and it's got carbide teeth on it to chew everything up really good. This ground shark mower is awesome, honestly, guys. Chews right through anything. Alright guys, started day 2 on this log clearing job. Got a cold morning. It was 32 degrees. We got our first frost of the year in September, so it's like winter's gonna set in. But as you can see what we got done so far, and Tyler's starting to load up the brush over there, what we got for stumps and stuff, and we're gonna keep working over there on the right, over here, taking those trees down. And then the inspector is going to come mark out the property line over here so we can see how many more trees we can take down on the left side here. He's coming at 9:30, so we're going to work on getting the rest of this stuff loaded up, get this whole side squared away, and then once he comes we can work over here and then get all that stuff down and do our final grade. But stand by. That's a 2 for a stump right there, guys. It's 2 stumps that are intertwined together. I think Tyler's trying to break them in half right now, actually. Looks like he's almost got it, actually. See the 2 stumps there? There's one right here and one right there. No, he's just putting it in the trailer. It's a heavy one. big pine stump.
shit sunglasses on.
Dude, it's not even that bright out. Could just tie that one off though. We just need something that's hitched up high that can pull it over. It's kind of windy now too.
How's that wind?
Windy.
Stand under there, you can just cut it. Ground's so dry, it's like powder.
Yeah. Come down a lot quicker. Alright guys, I didn't get to video the end of the last little bit of the trees that we took down over here on this side, the left side. And I mean, we did a little bit more work over here. We were really crunching on time, so we had to get stuff done. So I actually didn't really have time to video and stuff and get the footage that I wanted to, but everything's done here. The whole lot's cleared. I mean, the lot's huge. Actually, it's a lot bigger than we thought it was, but it's stumped, all graded out, leveled, and the contractor can now figure out what he wants to do with it. But it was a big job. It was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, honestly. But we got it done. It's the old foundation still. He's going to dispose of that himself. So, but I mean, it's definitely got a good view on it. Everything's done correctly. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Thanks guys. Just to give you guys a better view, of how big this lot is now, which we cleared here. Standing in like one of the back corners here. Ton of work got done here, guys. Came out awesome. I'm really happy with it. So much work went into this project.